I find that when working with a parent and child, the parent is just as emotional and just as intense as the child is about the content that you're talking about. And sometimes parents, despite your very best efforts to prep them, say things that are reactive or defensive or too intense and stressful for the child. For example, a child might be saying that they don't want to go to school because they are frightened or they're stressed out about the work. And a parent jumps in and says, but you have to go to school. School is so important. And you're going to find that out when you try to go to college and get a career. And don't you want money? And the idea is that we have to be the ones who are providing and guiding the safety in the room. And so it's going to be really important to find a way to help regulate the parent. And that means that there's got to be some way we pay attention to their level of arousal, their level of their dysregulation, and connect with them and try to re-regulate them. And the method that I like to call this is 3 P's: pause, prep, pivot. So what does that mean? Pause means to just speak directly to the parent when they're getting overexcited and are perhaps saying content that's too stressful, and say, hey, Mom, can I have you slow down a second? Something like that. Or you can say, hey, Dad, can we press the timeout button? Can we press the pause button for a minute? So you're doing something that's outside of the narrative. It's outside of the flow. You're saying, I'm stepping to the side and I want your attention. Let's pause together. The next P is prep. So you can say something like, I'm going to have to give you a heads up, or something along the lines of, I'm going to say something a little difficult. Are you ready? And so you're really trying to say, here's something that we really need to get through together, and I want you to be aware. So people appreciate that. They can kind of take a step back and say, okay, because maybe you've told them this content before, hopefully you've discussed it before, and this is just a reminder. And the reminder is the last P, which is pivot. We're going to need to focus on your child's inner life for now and try to figure out what is underneath their behavior and what's motivating them before we go to the solutions and the problem solving. So the pivot, to move to a different direction, to get them to refocus to what we really want to concentrate on, which is the child's feelings, their motives, their worries, their concerns, their core issues that you want to communicate with the parent. You're going to want to tell the parent, let's focus. And so the 3 P's can help you remember. You're going to pause, you're going to prep, and you're going to pivot.